Every 3 minutes, a food allergy reaction sends someone to the emergency room. Having a food allergy is different from having a food intolerance and is a serious medical condition affecting over 32 million Americans. Roughly 2 students in every single classroom have food allergies, and for some, even the smallest trace of the allergen, even if not ingested, can cause a life-threatening reaction. School nurses are on the front lines of keeping children with food allergies safe, while also advocating for an inclusive school environment. Any food can cause a food allergy, but over 90% of reactions are caused by the top 9 allergens: milk, peanuts, tree nuts, soy, legumes, shellfish, wheat, eggs, fish, and sesame. Other common allergens include insect stings, medications, and latex. An allergic reaction occurs when the body's immune system mistakenly attacks a normally harmless substance that comes in contact with the body, like a food protein or venom from a bee sting. That, for most people, isn't a cause for major concern. This overreaction can range from a mild response to severe and life-threatening. How does this happen? The food protein, or allergen, enters the body and attaches to B lymphocyte cells. These cells release immunoglobulin E, or IgE antibodies, that then attach to mast cells. When the allergen comes into contact with these antibodies on the surface of the mast cells, chemicals are released, causing many different potential symptoms, including skin symptoms like redness, hives, and swelling. Respiratory symptoms such as wheezing, sneezing, cough, and throat tightness. Digestive symptoms, including diarrhea, vomiting, and cramping. And circulatory symptoms like dizziness and paleness. When the mast cells release a flood of the chemicals in response to the allergen, anaphylaxis occurs, causing blood vessel dilation, a drop in blood pressure, and constriction of the airway. This response can occur through ingestion, contact, or even, though rarely, through inhalation of the allergen if in the air. The severity and progression of an allergic reaction are unpredictable, but all are potentially life-threatening, and appropriate response and action is essential. The first symptoms of an allergic reaction typically appear between a few minutes and 2 hours after exposure to a food. Mild symptoms include itchy or runny nose, sneezing, itchy mouth, a few hives, and stomach discomfort. A mild reaction involves a mild symptom that only affects one part of the body. For instance, a few hives around the mouth and nothing else. Mild reactions can often be treated with over-the-counter antihistamines, like Benadryl, but very close monitoring is necessary in the event the reaction worsens. Severe symptoms include respiratory symptoms like shortness of breath, wheezing, and persistent cough. Circulatory effects including paleness, dizziness, and faintness. Throat and mouth concerns like hoarseness, difficulty swallowing, throat constriction, and significant swelling of the lips or tongue. Skin symptoms such as widespread hives, stomach issues like vomiting, diarrhea, and emotional concerns that include feeling a sense of dread, confusion, or anxiety. A severe reaction includes any one severe symptom, for instance, wheezing, or mild symptoms that occur in more than one part of the body, such as having a few hives around the mouth and nausea. Every child should have an allergy action plan that acts as a guide if a reaction were to occur. For some children, if a mild reaction occurs, an oral antihistamine is sometimes prescribed that can relieve the mild symptom. However, in the event of a severe reaction, epinephrine is the only medication that can reverse the symptoms of anaphylaxis. When someone is experiencing a severe allergic reaction, epinephrine is used as medication to help open the airway and narrow the blood vessels. Some allergy action plans will even indicate to administer epinephrine for mild reactions. It is available in very easy-to-use auto-injectors that every child with a known food allergy should carry with them or have nearby at all times. Some states allow or even require for public places like schools to have undesignated epinephrine stocked in case of an emergency. It is important for everyone in the school to know where the epinephrine is stored and to be able to get to it quickly. It is a very safe medication to administer, so there should never be any hesitation in using it in the event of a severe allergic reaction. If you are uncertain whether or not a reaction requires epinephrine, use it right away, as the benefits of using it are far greater than the risk of the severe allergic reaction. For this reason, it is important to train your teachers, coaches, and other school staff annually on how to use epinephrine autoinjectors. How does it work? At the very first sign of a severe allergic reaction, lay or sit the child down, administer the epinephrine autoinjector in the outer thigh, keeping in mind it can go right over clothing, and call 911. Even if the symptoms resolve or improve after administering epinephrine, the child should always go to the hospital for further monitoring and additional treatment as needed. Every second counts in an allergic reaction, so it is important to remain calm and, when in doubt, administer epinephrine and call 911. Food allergies are very serious and are life-altering for those that have them. Vigilance is required at all times, and there is no cure. There is no such thing as a mild or severe food allergy. There are only mild or severe reactions, and there is no way to predict, regardless of past reactions, what kind of reaction will occur next. In addition to avoiding the food that causes the allergy, food labels should be scrutinized to ensure safety, and sharing of food should be prohibited. Hand washing, not hand sanitizer, is critical in preventing cross-contamination, as using hand sanitizer does not remove food proteins. It can be challenging for children with food allergies to communicate concerns they have about their allergy. A recent study showed that 1/3 of children and teens were bullied because of their food allergies. Compassion, support, and advocacy can help them feel safe and included, and school staff must collaborate to provide appropriate accommodations promoting inclusivity. Inclusion means that everyone is able to fully participate in school and school activities. It also means that school is not only a safe physical environment, but also a safe place for all students to fully engage in learning and experience important opportunities for healthy growth and development. An inclusive environment should not in any way exclude kids with food allergies, single them out, or make them feel different. Classroom lessons should always exclude the allergen, not the student. Field trips should be planned accordingly, and safe accommodations should be made that don't set the food allergic students apart. Allergen-free lunch tables should be avoided, and more inclusive seating arrangements determined with input from parents or guardians, and with establishment of diligent monitoring. Rewards and celebrations should be enjoyed by all kids, and when non-food items are used, the prize or party can be both fun and inclusive. Food allergies can significantly impact a student's quality of life through awareness, education, advocacy, and compassion. Schools can foster positive environments where students with food allergies are supported, both physically and emotionally, and where all kids can fully thrive. So, make sure you familiarize yourself with the allergy management and prevention plan in your work setting. Identify children with life-threatening allergies and be aware of potential symptoms of a reaction. Feel comfortable and confident following the instructions in the Anaphylaxis Emergency Action Plan, including potentially administering an epinephrine autoinjector. Use resources available for questions or additional information, including parents of children with food allergies, healthcare professionals in the community, and state agency staff and officials. And finally, practice empathy and provide any necessary support for children with food allergies. Food allergy awareness, recognition of allergic reactions and anaphylaxis, and the ability to treat with epinephrine are life-saving resources that every school community must promote and facilitate to help keep kids with food allergies safe at school and foster an inclusive, nurturing environment where they can learn, grow, and fully thrive. This video was brought to you by your friends at McGill. If this information was helpful and you're interested in other videos that can help promote health and safety in your school community, please hit like, subscribe to this channel, and head on over to mcgill.com to join our email list, browse essential school nursing supplies, and read informative blog posts. Thanks for watching.